Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, double honors to the elders and apostles of a great millstone, and salutations to the brothers out there teaching through the four corners of the earth. Now, I'm going to get straight into it with this video right here.
An office in Sweden is taking wearable technology to the next level by implanting microchips into their staff. Yes, that's right, the newly opened Epicenter office complex in Stockholm is offering workers the chance to be chipped under the skin of their hands. The radio frequency identification chip, which is about the size of a grain of rice, allows users to open doors, swap contact details, and use the photocopier.
It felt pretty scary, but at the same time it felt very modern, very 2015.
The chipping is entirely voluntary, and according to manufacturers, it's completely safe.
So some of the future areas of use, I think, like anything where you today would use a PIN code or a key or a card. So payments is, I think, one area. I think also for healthcare reasons, that you can sort of communicate with your doctor and you can get data on what you eat and sort of what your physical status. You have your own identification code and you're sending that to something else which you have to grant access to. So there's no one else that can sort of follow you on your ID, so to say. It's you who decide who gets access to that ID.
All right, and
Jennifer Martinez just gave
what we know is according to the scriptures, what they were just speaking about, we know the RFID chip, the radio the radio frequency identification, and the NFC, the near field communications, microchips spoke about in the Bible. We know that is the mark of the beast. All right, and, I'm just gonna we're just gonna bring that out because people they seem to be kind of confused of the situation. Now, in the scriptures, there's two different marks talk about. Now, you have the mark in Ezekiel 9:4, which in the Hebrew is the Av, and that means the mark that's exempt for judgment. Now, you go into the mark that's in Revelations 13:16, going back to the Greek word, that's charagma, So that's the implant, incision, graven, what else you got? A stamp, imprinted, So, and when you got something implanted or graven, an incision in you, it has to be a cutting. It has to be inside your skin, and it could either be in your right hand or your forehead or wherever else, because you got people out there saying, well, I could put it in my leg or I could put it on a different arm and things like that. No, if you get any microchip, you're done, because there's already stories out there of different military personnel of they're getting it. They already got the chip, some got it in their tongue, in different parts of their shoulders or wherever the case may be. You take the chip, then you got the mark of the beast. All right, so let's get straight into it. Revelations 13:6-16. And he caused all both, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. So no matter if you're young and old or in jail or rich like the celebrities, you're going to have to get this. You're going to have to get that chip, because that's going to be the new form of currency of what they're pushing, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. So, you're not going to be able to buy nothing or sell nothing, so it's going to come to the point where, say for instance, your local Walmart or grocery store, they're going to have a little thing at the door, or not even maybe to get in, but at the register at the line, they're going to say, sorry, we take no more cash. You have to pay with the chip. Then what you going to do then? You don't got it. So they're basically going to cancel everybody out that don't have the chip, and that's just what it is, You just gotta have faith and survive, So, and if you do get the chip, you already know that's spoke about in Revelations, then you're a done deal, you know. And the people that's not gonna have it, you know, they're gonna be looked at like they're crazy, like they're insane. Like, why ain't you get the chip? You know, we all got it. You know, what you think you better than us? You know. All right. So now, if you take this chip, all right, Revelations 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without a mixture into a cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, you know, ascending up forever and ever, and that he have no rest day nor night, and who worship the beast in his image, and whoever received the mark of the name, you know. So that's your judgment if you get this microchip, you know, the mark of the beast. And basically it's only gonna be the elect that's not gonna end up taking this chip, because you know most of you jakes out there are so spoiled and used to this system and everything. You're gonna just bug out and you're gonna take this chip. All right, and the way they're pushing it on you now, it's making it seem like it's a good thing to do. You know, also with like a fear tactic. Now, I got another little clip, and listen what this lady says on the daily news.
See what you guys think. Okay.
It isn't, it isn't.
I heard about this. Brooke likes this idea, which tells you a lot about Brooke. Listen to this story. Okay, so if you forgot your ticket to a game, a soccer game in Argentina, it's not a problem because you can use the microchip that's been embedded under your skin by the team, an Argentinian soccer team, planning experimentally to this point to offer supporters a chance to implant a microchip in their skin. Lets them walk right through, like Easy Pass in your car.
It's an Easy Pass.
Just walk right into the stadium.
But the Easy Pass is in your car, not in your wrist.
That's
But see, I'm not really thinking about it in terms of sports as much as I would love to put one in my kids.
Just to know where they are?
I know it's creepy and really futuristic, but my dog has one.
Right.
And she
Dumbass
ran
people,
away
man.
and ended up so we live downtown, and she ended up in Harlem. And somebody did deliver her to a facility, a place, and they scanned her, and then they found us. And I honestly am not completely against shipping my children.
Have you proposed this to the girls?
I haven't. No, I thought I would do it in their sleep.
Now they know.
I would put it as...
Mom, what
Just
was
a
that?
button,
Oh, I
go
don't
to
know.
sleep.
It's a
Gadoosh.
mosquito. There's something about it. I don't know about the scanning and that people are like, oh, it'll help you in the subways.
You're going to be programming them to eat their vegetables with a button.
But it's gonna happen.
Right.
Though. We're scanning things with our eyes.
Yeah.
You know that. Where it's not just a thumbprint anymore. It's not just.
Man,
I wouldn't put it
no.
past it being done.
Couldn't we just put it...
But that's how the sheeple people think, you know, and that was on your that's your Today Show, you know. So, but the men of the Lord out here, you know, we know what time it is. We're not gonna bow down and take this chip, you know. Lord willing. All right. So what they're gonna try to do is, you know, push it on you through all the media outlets, like how they do the rest of their wickedness, you know, and promote things, you know, like how they want to get over their agendas, and they're just gonna keep pushing it on you, and slowly but surely that you're not gonna mind it. Now, right now, you already have the microchip in all your devices, you know, smartphones, certain cars, you know, the certain TVs, anything, like our debit cards and all these different things, you know, they're making it where you got to have a chip involved. So they're basically they're already programming you. All right, and now at work, you know, they doing a lot of this fingerprinting thing going on, and this is even at my job in a lot of different places. You gotta there's no regular signing or nothing. You just gotta use your fingerprints. All right, so look, all right, you see. Little biometric system thing they got, and that's where you gotta put your fingerprint, the clock in that and the clock out, you know. So they're already putting it on you people, you know, and you know people talking about it's not the chip, you know. Nate running around here saying it's June, ain't no microchips. Come on, man, microchips been out, all right. But for that, no, let me pull another scripture, you know. So 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright? Now, this is one of Satan's devices again. You know. So we're not gonna let him take advantage of us with all the manipulation and the trickery things that he like to do. So if it comes to well, you can't eat, then I won't eat. You know, Lord willing. You know, that I keep the faith and stay strong. You won't work, then I won't work. You won't drive, you gonna do this, you won't do that. Nope. No, you know, because you gotta have that strength. So I'm gonna say it again. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna close one more video.
Perhaps it is time we acquire a larger dwelling.
An office in Sweden is taking wearable technology.
Yeah, it's taking a little long. You know, I ain't need it before, but now they got this video. But what they're going to try to do is put all these type of technologies on you to make you think like it's a good thing to do, you know. And most of these people, they into the technology so much, then they're attached to it. You know, they're just gonna simply do it. You know, they're gonna say, "Why I need keys? Why I need a wallet? Why I need this and why I need that?" You know, because they can't think on their own.
Smart devices are everywhere. In your hand, on your walls, on your desktop, in our cars. But what about inside our bodies? IBM planted a seed years ago with this commercial. A shady young man perusing a grocery store as cameras and a beefy security guard looked on. Rather than arrest the young man for shoplifting, the officer says,
Excuse me, sir. Forgot your receipt.
Checkout lines. Who needs them?
Have a nice day.
This is the future of e-business.
See, they pushing it on you, you know, through the media, through the outlets and outsources.
NBC News to present his company's new technology to the world.
You have one in your arm right now.
That's correct.
Where is it?
It's in the upper right arm. It's a simple injection process, just like getting a shot of penicillin.
Is it painful?
Not at all. They numb the area slightly. You don't feel it. They put a Band-Aid on it. Within 2 days, you don't even know it's there.
Can we, I don't know.
A tiny RFID microchip about the size of a grain of rice. However, at the time, the public wasn't ready to accept the device, and Verichip was bought out, and the technology became the interest of hobbyists and technophiles. Today, there are countless accounts of young people voluntarily receiving the chip as an injection. One such man partnered the device with Bitcoin and became a walking, talking e-wallet. Now, Visa is dipping its toes in the water by partnering with the University of Technology, Sydney. Why Australia? Well, according to George Lawson of Visa Australia, he claims they're among the world's earliest adopters of new technology.
Today's workshop is about coming up with new and exciting concepts to help Visa and our clients elevate and project into the future of digital payment.
40 students from the UTS Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation accepted the challenge from Visa
the new currency, the new digital
systems.
currency. You know?
One student is excited at the prospect of moving away from cash-based transactions.
Just about to say,
The future of
cashless
payment
society
is very
we going
important
into.
that we move away from solid cash and we move more towards different ways of paying. Everyone wants an easier lifestyle when it comes to payment. I think Visa are just trying to make the world more fluid in
lackadaisical
transactions.
Americans,
Trying to
you
connect
know.
a lot of people around the world and it can be done instantaneously.
And he's not alone. In Microsoft founder Bill Gates' annual letter, he mused, quote, "The key to this will be mobile phones. Already in the developing countries with the right regulatory framework, people are storing money digitally on their phones and using their phones to make purchases as if they were debit cards." Denmark has already taken the leap to a cashless society with a proposal to permit stores from rejecting cash for transactions as early as January of 2016. Michael Busk-Jepsen, the executive director of the Danish Bankers Association, feels that a cashless society is, quote, no longer an illusion.
It's hair, man. Microchip hair, man.
Within a reasonable
So
time frame.
It's all up to you.
Visa released